clear as day. Something is clear as day. Oh, I forgot to post my community tab that I was coming on. Because I was supposed to come at 7, but things happen. It's life, you guys. Um, but I did say I was going to do part 2. Here we go with part 2, the child of the prophecy, part 2. Okay, I was meaning to get out yesterday, but your girl fell asleep. Like, that's how tired I was. Hold on, you guys. I gotta get this. Hold up. Sway. Okay, we're good. Hey everyone, it's me, the Oracle of the World. Welcome to the Oracle of the Future. Okay, you will find the truth here. I decode, I share predictions, I do insightful messages of the zodiac signs. Okay, and we do channel messages here. Hey Yari, I am exhausted. I'm gonna be honest, like tired. Like yesterday, you guys, I told you guys I was gonna run some errands and come back and do the live. I ran the errand, but I ran the errand late, around 7, and then I came home. It only took me like 10, 15 minutes. I came home and I was getting ready. Like I opened my laptop because I wanted to do something real quick before I go live. I literally fell asleep with my laptop open, sitting up. That's how exhausted I was. Tired. And I've been tired today as well. The weather is off. So yeah, that's why the schedule was a little bit off today and yesterday. So thank you for asking. Okay, today's the 19th, 2025. We're doing part 2, so let's get it. Thank you, Yari. You're right. You're true. Yeah, that's right. You can still reach your goals without overworking yourself. Take your time. It's all about working smart, and I'm trying to get there. Right now, it's like I'm overexhausting myself. So, because I have 2 jobs now, and then I do, my spiritual channel, and I have other things going on. So, it's worth it though. I know it's a lot, but I know it's gonna be worth it at the end. Oh no! Shit! Oh, damn it! I dropped my Kool-Aid. It's okay. I'll clean it up after. Okay, let's get started. Okay, everyone. So those of you who watched part 1 of the the child of the prophecy, you should already know more about this child. However, on my channel, if you've been paying attention, I've been talking about the same child. Like literally, most of my reading is about this child. But I never disclosed to you guys, oh, it's the child of the prophecy. I mentioned the Nepo baby. I said that's an industry baby. Someone's like an industry baby. Someone's like a Nepo baby. But I mentioned this child before throughout my messages, zodiac signs. This child pops up, okay. But there's a whole like prophecy about this child. This prophecy, I don't know, like there's a document somewhere that spoke about a child, okay, and it's about the Middle Ages knew about this child. Certain cultures know about this child, so this is something that's been prophesized, foretold long before me. Okay, so there's other like psychics, seers, oracles that may have mentioned this child long ago. But something about the same child that was foretold back then is going to exist in this lifetime. Okay, it's like the prophecy is going to be revealed about this child. Okay, this child is very important. I got that, and I'm getting chills. This child is not important, not just important, but they are cloaked, like they are hidden from the masses. Like no one know who this child is, because the child is gonna blend in. Like no one knows like how important this person is, how important what they are, and don't even realize that this person has a prophecy over their head. Like they are like divine, they are heavily protected, and you will never know who they are unless this person reveal itself to you. They will not never reveal itself unless they want you to. No. Okay. So I'm getting that this person's been heavily protected. I'm talking about if anyone finds out about this child before this child revealed itself, you will be like taken out. Like you will be like you. It's like it's impossible for you guys to know who this child is. That's how cloaked they are. No one's meant to find out about where this child is located at, where they reside, who their family is, who they connected with. No one's supposed to know unless the child reveal itself, unless it's time for the child to reveal itself. And I'm getting it's going to be soon, okay? So about this lifetime, at this era, this age. This okay, I'm getting this child is like the Golden Child, the movie. I watched this movie a long ago. It's with Eddie Murphy, and I don't think I finished the movie, but I remember watching something like this. But if you watch that movie with Eddie Murphy about the Golden Child, it's the same type of child. Like that movie is like foreshadowing this child. Okay, this child may have connections with the Chinese people. I'm getting so like that bloodline, that child is connected to that bloodline. So with Chinese, the Chinese knows about this child or the prophecy of this child. Okay, this child may not be Chinese, but they are connected to the Chinese people. Okay, so about this child is connected with time. Okay, I don't know, I got follow time, but they can like reset time. So about resetting time, like I don't know how to sound, but like they, if something were to happen on, like something bad were to happen on Earth, they can reset the bad and make it good. Okay, they can reset, like they can change it before it happens. Something about they can bend time and space. I'm not familiar with the whole time and space, so I'm not going to talk much about it. But I know that this person is able to do that. They are able to bend it like to their will, to wherever they want. Like they can like astral travel, time travel. Um, Something about they can make things go fast, like the speed of light, or make things disappear as well. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a whole planet. Okay. Part one, I mentioned that when I was doing the reading for this child of prophecy, what came out was an artifact, like a this person's like an artifact that came to life. If that makes sense. I don't know, like a scroll, like a magical scroll or an angelic scroll that came to life. That would be this child, like something that was like wished upon, like someone wished this to happen, or I don't know. It's something about this child represents hope, a wish. I'm looking down at my notes of like things that I said in part one, so I can like refresh you guys' memory. Okay, going back to like the golden age, I mentioned this on my channel. We are meant to go to this era of the golden age. You guys may have heard people talk about this now. Like, I saw like a article that was written with like Donald Trump. He mentioned the golden age. Okay, so that's very interesting. Like, people are starting to talk about the golden age again. Something about that age. This child of the prophecy is meant to bring it. Okay, literally, this child is meant to bring the golden age. I don't know why I keep seeing this. Every time I reference this child, I keep seeing like an egg opening and then the yolk comes out. I don't know what that means, but I keep seeing that, like a crack open egg. Don't know what that means. But that's what I see. Okay, so part two, we're gonna get into it. So I said that this child is heavily protected. They are cloaked. You will never know who they are unless they reveal themselves, or unless the people that's protecting them reveal to you that this is this child. Even if you try to come in because you find this person weird, and you want to see look like you want to look into their blueprint, their akashic records, you will not be able to do so. Like this child may lead you astray. Like will create a false Akashic record of themselves and have you thinking that's their blueprint, and that has nothing to do with it. That's not them. It's like they can deceive you. Okay, so like basically, don't tap into the Akashic records. You will never know who this person is unless they want you to know. Okay, like they can deceive you. It's like they have eyes everywhere. Okay, even if they're unaware, even if this child is under a spell, even if this child is like dumb, naive, it does not matter. This child is um have eyes everywhere, like watchful eyes. Like it always knows what's up. It always knows who's against it, who's good for them, who's bad for them. It doesn't matter if this child is like unawakened right now. They will always know who's a threat and who's not. They will always know if someone's trying to tap into their energy, their power, anything. They will know. Okay, and then when they're awakened, they will see everything. If that makes sense. So just don't mess with this child. Like even if you feel like you have the upper hand, even if you feel like you're a witch, a magician, a wizard, and you been that for like all your life, and like you're like a master, you are no match for this child. So don't even think that you can be. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. Because this child will deceive you. Not only deceive you, they will like run circles all around you and make you look crazy. Like you're the crazy one. Okay? This child has been foretold of its existence, prophecy. A lot of people are waiting for this child to reveal itself to the world. This child, like, there's people like different cultures that knows about this child. Like, I'm talking about tradition. Like, Chinese people know about this child, Japanese, Korea, Russia, like different cultures that like kept their tradition. They know about this child. There's something about different like bloodlines, old bloodlines. They know about this child. They know that it's supposed to come around this time, that this child is supposed to bring in the golden age. They know that this child is going to be revealed. Okay, this child has special powers. What I got with this child is like, think of the Incredible, the Incredible, the baby. It has like so many different powers. That's this golden child, the child of the prophecy. It has the same type of gift as the Incredible baby. Or another example is Avatar, the Last Airbender. That's this child. They have that same type of gift. They are a master of all elements, earth, water, fire, uh, air, spirit, something like that. They basically surpass all that level. Like they can surpass that element and transmute it. Like they can alchemize it and make something more. Like they can make more elements out of, like, it's like they can create elements out of the element that we know. Okay. This child may be a scientist. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that, or destined to be a scientist. Okay. Okay. This child has a powerful mind. A, like I'm talking about, fuck the telekinesis shit. Like, you know how telekinesis, you can like move things with your mind. Not, I'm talking about this person has a powerful mind. Like they can move planets. Just like it's like they won't get tired. Okay, they have a lot of energy, a lot of brain power. Okay, but it's like something about their mind is their power, not just within the intelligence. Like they have like a mind like Jimmy Neutron, but they also have like brain power, a lot of energy. It's like it don't drain them at all. It's like they have a lot of energy. Okay, something about this child eyes is the eyes, or it's the eyes to the window of the soul. Something about this child is connected to all life forms. Okay, but this child eyes is like big. You guys know Avatar, how its eyes is. It's like blue, right? And it shines like when it goes to Avatar mode. I'm getting something like that. It's like person, like when they get into like Avatar state or Avatar mode, their eyes is like that. It's like very piercing, like a light. Like think of like headlights in the car. It's like light. Their eyes is like the light. It's like the window to the soul. Like they can see through the souls, like any life forms, and like let there be light. That's their eyes. Like they can see through souls. Okay, something about the window to the soul. I didn't really dive deep into it, but they have the eyes to the window to the soul. Like they can look into any life form and they can see their light or see what they are within. I also got. I mentioned this throughout my channel with different messages. Is spiders. I don't know what's the significance, but I'm getting spiders and spider webs. I keep picking that up in my readings, my messages that I do. Spiders, spider webs, and there's something about this child. It's like everything's connected, and this child can see that like everything is connected back to this child, and this child is like a spider, and we're all trapped in its web, or we're all connected and we're making a web, but we all lead up to this child. It's kind of weird how I saw it, but there's something about this child is like a spider, and then the web. Okay, I'm not quite sure how deep that's like how to interpret it, but it's basically how I saw it, like as if this child like a spider. There's something about spiders, their mind, their power is that significant. I'm just not quite sure in what way. This child is very angelic. Okay, they are sweet, kind. They also have a scent to them that smells good, like sweet. Like they have a sweet aura, a sweet smell. Okay, like nectar or like honey. Okay, something like sweet. They smell sweet. Okay, so they have a scent to them that smells sweet. People may be addicted to their scent. Even men or women love like they attach to it. Like think of like a flower that has a beautiful scent. This is this child. They have a beautiful scent like a flower. Okay, and this is not a perfume that they're wearing or cologne that they're wearing. This is actually their natural scent. It smells so good. Okay, people get addicted to it. That's just their scent. That's their aura, their energy, their soul. It's very pure. Okay, heavenly. Okay, and I'm getting something about invisibility and invincible. So this child is able to like cloak itself, like I'm like, we have cloak like hidden to be hidden, but I also got something that it could disappear as well, like blend in like a chameleon. I don't know how to explain it, but it can do that to its surroundings. So it could adapt to anything or anyone, okay? But it can make itself invincible. That is a gift that this child have, if even if they're not aware of it, they have that gift to be invincible and invisible. They are invincible, like unbreakable, unbendable, unchained. Okay, I'm getting this child is like heaven's baby. Like this child like came from heaven, but it's like this child is very special. Like think of like God's child. Like literally, like God gave birth to a child. That will be God's child. God made a baby. Like yeah, like Jesus Christ. But like I'm getting it. This is like an actual baby, like a child. But I say you will never know it's a child though. That part is hidden as well. This child could be all grown up right now thinking that it's 50, 40 years old, 30 years old, 20 years old. It's not. It's a child. Like once it's uncloaked, you're gonna see that oh, that's a child the whole time. It's kind of weird how I'm seeing this. I don't know why I'm seeing red lipstick. I don't know why that's significant. Red. This child made like beauty, beautiful things. So about beauty, going back to the eyes of the window, like people can't stare into this child's eyes for too long. They feel like this person can see through them, and it's true, they can. So about the eyes is very significant. Mm, mm. It's like this child is like. Remember I said that it always have watchful eyes. It always know what's up. I'm mean, this child is not awakened yet to that who it's supposed to be a child of the prophecy. But I'm getting that they are very aware. They're very connected still, even if they're not awakened. It's like timing. It's all about timing for this child. Is it all that is going to be revealed soon? Look, mm, I'm getting. I don't like this. I had pulled some cards, you guys, to get like more of a insight as of right now, present energy, and I'm kind of getting like once, like the child not even revealed yet, but it's like people are curious about this child. Like people are curious about this child, so they want to find this child. So there's like spies lurking. Okay, and I mentioned that flies, roaches, any of those type of animals, those are spiritual spies. Those are monetary spirits, and I kind of saw that with this card. Okay, it's very disgusting. Okay, but the child is not revealed. But people may find something off about this child, even though they don't know who this child is. They still try to spy in and look through this person, or they're trying to find this child. And I mean, again, I'm saying they will always be led astray. They will never know the truth. It's like the child always has something up its sleeve, tell them like it's telling them lies about itself. Like the child don't care like at all. It will tell you lies, even if it makes them look bad. They don't care. As long as they get you off their trail, that's all that matters. I don't know why I'm seeing something here. Something off. What is this? I don't know. I'm seeing something here that I don't like. Well, this is what I'm seeing. Something about this child's birthday. I don't. Something's going to happen around this child's birthday. Their actual this child have multiple birthdays, but only one of them is their actual birth. Okay, so there may be a birthday that's on record, and there may be a birthday that a family may know about, but they actually have a real birthday that tells its real age. Okay, so this child has a birthday that's coming up soon. So around its birthdays, something's about to happen, like something's closing in, someone's coming in. I don't know why I'm seeing something I didn't see before. It's like, you know how I said that the child will lead you astray if you try and look into their Akashic records? I'm getting that this child does that, but it's like whoever's trying to spy in and look into this person's whoever's trying to spy in may try to confuse this child because this child may not be awakened. They may try to confuse them, like spiritual warfare. This person may go through. Okay, they try to like distract this person. They may even know about this person's destiny, or who they may know about this child, like the prophecy of it, not the real truth of it, but they may know the prophecy, and they don't want this to happen. They don't want this child to be who it's meant to be. So they may try to distract this child, tell it lies. It's like manipulation, warfare, or trying to confuse them, make them see something that's not real, like bring illusion. But this child can see through illusions. It can see through lies. It knows what's up. It knows what's real. It knows it's the truth of itself. Even if it's not awakened, it will always know the truth of itself. They will always know the truth. Now I'm seeing Ladybug. I'm seeing Ladybug, but a huge one. Oh, it's always trying to tell this. Oh, it's crazy. But I'm getting that this child goes through spiritual warfare of the mind, but it helps it. It brings a some type of power out of this child. It helps. So like whenever this person goes through a spiritual warfare, it helps them. Okay, it's like whoever causing this spiritual warfare don't realize they may know. I don't know this. They're actually helping this child. It's getting stronger. It's like they're trying to deceive it, but this child like will see right past the illusion, as if it's being tested. Like, like fear tactics won't work on this child. It will not be afraid. It's that it has mastered itself, or it will. Okay, this is something that's meant to come in. So this is part two of the Child of Prophecy. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more, especially what I've been channeling you guys. The system's going to fall. I've been said this 5 years ago. I did a reading on this. I had a channel message on this. The system. Okay, something about that needs to fall. So the this is a there's a lot of events that's meant to happen, and one event that's meant to occur is this child. This child is meant to usher this in. This child may be this Jesus Christ character that I mentioned. Um, Whoever this child is, it's protected. It will never allow you to know much about itself, only what it allows you to. So there's many more facets, more depth to this person that we may not even know. But this is just the surface. I didn't even reach the depth of the child because, again, it's cloaked. Okay, their Akashic records is cloaked. You can't dive in. You can't dive deep into it. Even the people that's protecting them don't know much about this child. It's like that's how the child prefer it. It's like as needed, need to know basis. Like if this child have like an alliance group, even they don't know the full scope of this child. They may not even know the full scope of anything. It's like as needed, need to know basis. They need to know just enough for them, for that particular person. Like I really feel like this child of the prophecy will never reveal everything to anyone but itself. But itself. No matter how much it loves people or have loved ones, it does not matter. It will never. It's like that's how important this child is, and how much their gifts and power, how powerful they are, and how important it is. Like this child knows that it can't, like any information, um, or truth or something like that, knowledge about power or the gift that they have or of itself, if it gets into the wrong hand, this child could be destroyed. Especially if this child is unawakened. So that's why it never revealed itself to anyone, who it really was or who it really is, because it has to protect itself. So no one will never know. Possibly God. Only, well, not possibly. Only God would know. Hmm. Yes, Eastern cultures are more tapped into in the West. Yes, because the West. Mm, maybe the originals. Okay, the original people that came here, that settled here, may know something. Their family may know something, but other than that, no. Like the Native Americans most definitely knows. Something about the NATO, Mexican. There's even Mexican cultures that know about this. Jamaicans know about this. Haitians, Haitians, Jamaicans, um, Asian cultures. They know about this child. Huh, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised about Adolf Hitler. I saw something about the red people with the red hair. What was them? Irish, and Swedish people. They know, and Australians. Okay, Irish, Sweden, and Scottish people. They know about this. Only a certain bloodline, though. Is this certain bloodline from different cultures heard about this prophecy? It's been passed down, it's been foretold, like it was like a fable to them, a story. Someone will just think it's just a story, but it's a prophecy. It's the real thing. So like people from the West may not think none of this is real. Like they just think, they probably think this is new age, but this is all things that's been spoke about, told about eons ago. I'm talking about Middle Ages, even before that, BC times. Like way back then, they spoke about this child way back then, not knowing that it's going to be around this time. Like they probably thought it was going to happen BC time, Middle Age time, but it never happened at that time. Again, the child never revealed itself, like its true intentions. Like I feel like the child never told anyone the right time, only what you need to know. It will reveal itself when it's ready. People, yeah, people like to act like the elders are behind, etc., but they knew. They know stuff that would be revolution right now. Exactly. Like I'm getting like cultures that kept their tradition, that understood these type of things, that kept their spirituality and didn't allow anything to influence their tradition. They know about it. They have the real truth. But imagine. But I'm getting this is it's going to happen around this era. But again, it's up to this child. It's up to this child will never reveal itself on when it will arrive. It's just gonna pop up. Who's this bitch? Like this person will just pop up and say, "Hey, I'm here. You ready?" Like it will never like disclose. Oh, I'm coming here at this time, or I'm gonna reveal myself at this time. No, it will lead you astray. It will never tell you the truth. It's just gonna show up when it's ready. But So I'm gonna leave that there on the prophecy part two, the Golden Child. But watch the movie, The Golden Child, with Eddie Murphy. It's an old movie, but if you want to watch it, go watch it. Also, another reference is Raising Dion. That show may be connected to this child. It's a gift. I'm currently watching that show. I think our goal is to reveal things God had told us in the past. Everything we need to know has already been communicated. I think what you actually trying to say, Yari, is that what God was trying to reveal to the people, they need to understand God's word. What was He actually saying? Cause it's like people think it was literal. Like, it's just a lot of things that people don't understand about the Bible or its word, the written word. Okay, I might go live on Twitch. I said might because I do have to wash these dishes real quick, but um, I'm thinking about going live tonight on Twitch, or should I just save it for tomorrow? I don't know. Because I already have the account set up. Because like really, I was really waiting for my intro to be fixed. Because you guys know I had my intro made for my YouTube, and I didn't like the sound, the music for it. I hate it. So the guy that made the intro for me, like I kept communicating with him, like changing the music. He just kept giving me the runaround, like saying, "Hey, I'm just working on this project. I'll get back to you," and it was taking too much time. So I'm just gonna go with somebody else. Oh, yeah, I said doing hard, but I definitely joined. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I just posted community tab if I am. If I'm not, then that means if I didn't post in the community tab, that means I didn't go on. Okay, because I am low key tired. Oh, I have two celebrity predictions coming out this week. One about Nicki Minaj and one about Zendaya. So that's coming out. I think. Oh, the decoding video I was supposed to do today. I changed it. I changed the date. So I think the 20th. Yeah. Yeah. This Nikki one, it's okay, but it's not okay for her. I should say how she reacted to it. I should say. Yeah, it's nothing bad. The Zendaya one is nothing bad. It's actually good news. It's actually something that I saw back in 2020, the whole Zendaya prediction, but it's coming back up again. So I never shared it on my channel. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just share it now because it popped up again. I had the same vision. There's a lot of stuff I see about celebrities, but it's like some of it is like I'm about washing dishes. Uh, you feeling okay? Um, is it allergies? Mm. I feel bad for Nikki, but she'll end up a million times more abundant than she ever was. Yes, at the end of the road, she will exceed everybody that has pissed on her, shit on her, talk bad about her, that's going to hate on her, that's going to leave her, abandon her, that's going to talk crap about her. At the end of the day, she will remain on top. However, there will be seasons where she's not. Okay, she has her winning before she has before she can reign as queen, right? The true queen, she has to go through seasons where she's not. If that makes sense, like she's going to like I mentioned that she's going to fall. I mentioned this many times that Nicki Minaj is going to fall. like fall off the chart, fall off of people's favor. People not gonna like her. People gonna hate her. Like even more, the things that she's going to do based off how she reacts to certain things, it's gonna get bad for her. I'm not gonna lie, it is. Like she's gonna downside in the house. She owes IRS money, a lot of money. She's gonna be living in the suburbs. Like I'm talking about like a regular house, like something that we would buy. She will not live in a mansion anymore. Um, for a while, I should say. She's gonna go broke. I saw that she will have her downfall, and people are gonna make fun. Her peers in the industry is going to leave her and go towards the hot artists like the Meg Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's, the Lotto, the upcoming artists, and then forget all about Nicki, what she contribute. Like all this is meant for her to understand and observe. And not only that, it's also is meant for her like, okay, all these things happen. What are you going to do? Are you going to lead with anger? Are you going to retaliate? Like how are you going to react? Like if you're the queen, you need to prove it. How would you react to that? She will, because I mentioned there's something that she's meant to do. She's meant to create something. All the stars have to look to her because she has it. Before this all happened, she's going to fall. They're going to dismiss her. They're going to shit on her. The people that she helped in the industry, people that she knew, people that she thought were her friends. Because there's going to be a lot of things coming out about Nicki Minaj that people do not know about. Her past that was hidden. And she's going to deal with the hate train, the actual hate train. Like she dealt with it before, but that was just like preparing her for what her real hate train is going to be. Because she's going to go through a hate train. Like the whole world, I feel like the whole world's against her. She's not, but her heart is pure. She's not 100% innocent. She has said things and hide her hands. I've seen that. But out of all the people that she talked about and whatever, her heart is the most purest. That's something I did see. She has a pure soul. She is actually genuine. Oh, hey, Anderson. You can relate to the party. She is meant to be the example, but she cannot retaliate how they did her. She has to be the bigger person, but she's able to do something. Okay, like she may not have to like retaliate. She can have her revenge in a different way. Just don't do what they do to you. Exactly, Yari. And you talk about Nikki? And the other day, I had a weird vision about her. It was so fucking weird. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Exactly. You will always be tested. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad. You will always be tested. But I'm just gonna share the weird vision I had about her. I'm not gonna do a video because it's like whatever. Like I had it a few days ago. Um, it was with her and Andy Cohen. Like she was on his show, Watch What Happens Live. I don't even know if that show still exists, but she was on his show that he had, and she was being like, he was asking her to do something like some type of rap freestyle. I don't know what he asked her to do, but she was acting very sexual. It was so weird, and I'm like, what? Because that's not really her. Like she doesn't act like that. What I saw, she was acting very sexual, and her and Andy was acting very weird together. And you know he's gay, so it was just weird. That whole vision was weird. I never understood it. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what that was about. Maybe there's something hidden. Anderson, I have no idea. Uh, but that was just a weird vision for me. I'm like, okay, this is a little too weird. I don't know what's this trying to tell me. Maybe it's not supposed to be literal. Maybe there's something there I need to interpret. But I was just like, nah. Okay, I'm like, no, okay. I don't know. He gives me weird vibes. Mm. So Andy Cohen, I don't know. Like he seemed like he was obsessed with her. Oh, Anderson, what are you talking about? Mm. Her acting out of character, I do feel like she has some type of mental, like maybe bipolar, maybe, but I feel like it's something that stems from childhood. Anderson, I don't know what you're talking about, child. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. Who are you talking about? Nikki? Cause I did see something with Underworld too. I don't know. It's some weird shit I be seeing, child. Maybe it's not as literal. Like my mother always said, when you dream, you may see one person, right? But it's actually somebody else. You just have to interpret what that person is trying to indicate, or it's like they may wear that person's face. So you just gotta be careful with that. I heard that from my mother. We both heard the call, and I answered, and she played me. Yeah, so that's why I just left it in the background. That vision. I never did a video on it. I'm trying to tell you. So the celebrity crush was that Nikki? Need to harvest from the sacral. This is weird. I don't know. That's weird because I don't think that's Nikki. Okay. Excuse me. The reason why I don't think I really feel like there's something I don't know. I feel like that's some type of spiritual warfare right there. Something don't seem right. Even my vision I had, yeah, she's powerful. I don't know what to say to you, Anderson. I'll have to do a reading to understand. But from my understanding, I know Nicki Minaj is powerful. You don't have to tell me that. I've seen it. However, what you're saying, the vision I had, it was weird. It was some type of sexual thing happening with someone who's gay. So I don't understand. I did not understand that vision, so I never spoke about it. I don't know. Only time will tell. Okay, we could go down the rabbit hole with this one, so I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah, this is the child of the prophecy. Everything that you guys need to know about this child. I do have a few videos coming up this week that you guys need to, celebrity predictions and stuff like that. I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you.